Hey, hey.
Hello. We are the Barneses.
Yes.
Welcome to the Barnes Tidbit.
Yes.
So today we wanted to talk to y'all. Actually, this is Bernadette's idea over here.
We're going to put it out a little bit. Say, no, yes. We wanted to talk about scheduling and getting organized for 2021.
Yes.
Because we have... our calendars are in sync, and people always like, oh, how do you manage doing gigs, school, kids, all of that?
School, kids. The kids have ballet class, piano classes. We have gigs going on. We have I host gigs on my own. Then we produce gigs with Ezra Entertainment. Yeah. Bernadette had school.
Yes.
And work. And,
we just had a baby.
Just had a baby.
2 months. Yeah. No, he's not 2 months.
Almost 2 months. So
yeah.
So a lot going on.
But before all of that, I guess before COVID, we still had physical
gigs. We were everything wasn't in home. So I don't know if that was more busy or less busy. We were running around. It feels just as busy to me. Yeah, because we setting up in the house, but we still still feels busy.
Because we would drive. You gotta get to those places, and then it's some of them in New York and deep Jersey, or sometimes he would have stuff in Philly. So anyway. We wanted to talk about how we, I guess, manage that.
Because like you were saying, people ask us a lot, like, how do we do it all? Yeah. And really, we don't know. Right? We just, we don't like to...
we enjoy what we do.
We enjoy what we do, and we don't like to say no to things that we like to do. You know what I mean? That if it could be a good opportunity, you don't want to say no just because your schedule's busy. So we say yes, and we work it out.
Yeah.
And how we do that is... scheduling. So we the way it all started, I think, is way back a couple years ago. We started everything. Most stuff with us starts with the word. Remember? Yeah, you remember? I got the word. Get your house in order, or get your rhythm. Finding your rhythm was what it was. Get your house in order and find your rhythm. It was a TD Jakes message, and I brought it to you. You don't remember? Because that's when we first started getting the apartment together. That's what inspired that.
So this was before kids?
No. It was in the apartment we are now. We had kids when we were in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what it was. That's what started it all. That's when we got the apartment organized. Okay. And then from there, because she had been after me for a long time to do that, paint, hang up shelves, really make it a home.
Yes.
Right.
That
See,
part.
That part.
That part.
And so that I finally had to receive that. She had been saying it. Once I received it, we did that, organized everything, cleaned out, got rid of stuff we didn't need. And that part was in order. And so that made stuff flow a little bit more smoothly. And then we started with the syncing of our calendars. So that was huge for us. I actually got that from a 9 to 5 that I used to have. And I saw how they ran things. I was like, oh, we could do this, and introduced me to Google Calendar and all of that. And so we started doing that, which made things a lot easier. I always used to laugh at people like that calendar, like, why do you gotta put it in there? But now, when you got a lot going on, I understand. Because if it's not in my calendar, it doesn't exist. Yes. Like, I don't know about it at all.
So I understood that.
So we got into that and started syncing our calendars. So, when she had something, she put it in, I had something, put it in. And then, if it wasn't the calendar, it wasn't real.
And we would have weekly meetings. So every Sunday we would have a meeting. Like, what are you doing on Monday? What are you doing
just
Tuesday?
To prepare for the week.
Yeah, so we prepare for the week.
Yeah.
The kids, what time do they have to go to school? What time we have to pick them up? Stuff like that. We would put it all on the calendar.
Everything was scheduled. Yeah.
And sometimes we would get double booked. We would still have to work this out. We need a babysitter or whatever.
Or you take the kids with you if that was possible. Or I could take the kids with me. We did that a lot.
Yeah.
And we have good kids for that, thankfully, because they are always ready to just go on the fly with what we have to do. So that was good. So the calendar really that was a game changer for us. Helped a lot. You could see everything in front of you. And then we knew. And then it was a lot of communication throughout everything. You always got to communicate, and then be understanding when you don't communicate as well. Understanding, because there was times like, babe, I had this and I didn't say anything or whatever.
Yeah, I would feel like, hey, I'm the mother, so the kids automatically have to go to you, with you and your gigs. Like, no, they can come to your gigs as well. So we had to work those things out.
Yes, and taking them. We take them and
Yeah.
do whatever we got to do. So making it work. So organizing in the home, definitely. Finding the flow, finding the rhythm. I'm a huge fan of systems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what system can we put into place instead of always figuring it out on the fly?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have this in place. This is how this is going to work. You know what I mean? From, you know, where we keep things in the house, everything. I'm very big on everything needs to have a place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not running around like, where is that, looking for it. Systems as far as like, you know, the calendar, days we do certain things and things like that, having those set so it's automatic and you're not figuring things out, because you can waste a lot of time just trying to figure things out when you could have been doing it. You know what I mean? So that, and then our latest venture this year, mainly me, have brought into it, and I'm bringing it to her and the rest of the family, is block scheduling. Something that's been, I believe, you know, God told me to start checking into it a while ago, a couple years, you know, we've been thinking about it, and this year we really put it into action. And so what that is, block scheduling, it's like high school and middle school, you know, where you have blocks. There's a block here in math, there's a block here in science, there's a block is PE, you know, so you block out your time like that as an adult and everything you got going on. And we've also made a conscious effort with COVID-19 and everything going on, everybody virtual learning and all that, to try to get less screen time for the kids in particular, and us in particular. And so that with that, scheduling in like rehearsals and getting up and, you know, making your bed, chores, and rehearsals for us as a family, for our shows, rehearsals for them and their individual activity that they have going on. So scheduling all of that. And then basically from the time we wake up and go to bed, every minute is planned out. We just decided to talk about this. If I would have known, I would have prepared and showed y'all the block schedule. Maybe we
brought it?
I didn't, but we have it. It's like, it's on the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it could be overwhelming. I know I was overwhelmed the first couple days, and I'm still getting used to it. Like, because I like to be like spontaneous. Yeah, I said it right. Spontaneous. I don't like to, you know, I don't want us to schedule, you know, sex at 9:00. No, I don't want to. I don't want us to, you know. I know it's blocked as, you know, our time, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like, you know.
And I did not.
No, he did not.
Let me,
I'm just saying.
Put that out.
I'm just saying, for example, but
But then I definitely think we were falling into a pattern of just going with the flow.
Yeah,
and then
we don't want to be all over the place.
all over the place.
We want some type of structure,
and then the kids especially, I felt like they were getting lost in screen time, because school is screen time and then their break is screen time, and you know it was a lot. So having them more active, like Zoe's taking piano lessons and she has built in, you know, practice time like every day, and Zora's like been reading more, learning to read because of that, you know, because of the block schedule, more time in it. And then what I love is my house is cleaner. And I'm not running around behind people. Like, you know what I mean? They get up, they make their beds in the morning, that's, you know, and straighten up the room. And then we put the house back together, you know, the night before we go to bed at night as well. So that's the part.
And plus they're getting older. They're able to do it themselves now. So,
yeah. Because I'm big on, I know I'm more big on, I was big on like, I have to do everything. Like, let me run around and do And she started first. You started first giving them like, hey, no, you do this.
Wash the dishes,
you take care of this,
delegate.
right? And I'm like, oh. And then sometimes they don't do it like I would do it, but I have to learn to let that go.
But they're kids,
right?
But they, you know, as they get older, they'll get better. But I had to learn to like delegate. And then I don't like clutter. I don't like stuff on the floor. I like my pathway to be clear because you know. I don't want to trip or anything. So I just like, I don't like clutter or anything. So
that's it. Get your house in order. You know, spring cleaning, fall cleaning, all that, whatever you got to do. You know, be organized so everything has a place in your home. Let me see, what was the second one? It was the cleaning, and then the calendars. Sync your calendars if you can. Google Calendar is amazing. There's different calendar apps. Google. Yeah, so do that so you can be in communication, you know, partner, include the kids, whoever you need to communicate with, let them know your schedule. And then finally, block scheduling. There's tons of YouTube videos out there on that, and you can figure that out. And you know, and you got to do what works for you. Everybody has their system, they tell you got to do it like this, but you know, whatever blocks work for you. And I still think, you know, after doing it, this week was like the first week we really did it. There needs to be some fine tuning and, you know, different, like, you know, times need to move and things like that. But, you know, it grows with you as your family grows. So that's how the Barneses run everything we got going on. A company and a nonprofit, school, work, the business.
And do it at your own
kids.
pace, you know, don't do it at your own pace.
Have grace with yourself.
You might fail the first time, but do it over again.
Yeah,
so
keep trying. Yeah.
Trying.
It's all about progression, not perfection.
Oh, okay.
Hey now.
Steal that from?
Hey now, a couple people. Listen. All right, so this was a long one, but we wanted to let y'all know, how we do what we do, and how we're planning to take it to the next level in 2021. So y'all be blessed.
Yes.
And we love you. We are the Barses. Bye.
Bye.